Nothing. My asshole.
Hey now. Ooh, where do we want it? That looks good right there. There, that looks good. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm on time. I think I'm early. I think I'm going to hit my tripod this way. We shall see. We shall see. All right. Hey, Miss Trina. Second time today, huh? Hi, Jamie and Regina. How are you guys? Here is my beautiful Melody. Hi, Yvonne. Rajul, I haven't seen you in chat in a while. How are you? Happy you are here. Yay. It is Saturday. It is. Made it to the weekend. Yeah. Made it to the weekend. Hi, PJ and Marilyn. How are you guys? I hope you are good. Yep, hope you are good. Hi, Cameron. Ooh, we got a new person, new to diamond painting. Are you addicted to both the painting and the videos? It's easy to do, Cameron, easy to do. Yeah. Hi, Sandra. Oh, Yvonne. Oh, my goodness. Yes, yes. I'll talk about that a little bit. But we are going to have some fun tonight. It's not all going to be, the rough stuff. We're going to have some fun, too, right? We're going to have some fun. We'll talk about the other stuff a little bit, but, yeah. Hi, Joe. How are you doing? And Robin. Wow, hi, guys. Addicted to both. Yep, Cameron, it is so easy to do. After my first one, I wasn't even finished with the first one. I was like, okay, I need more of these, right? I need more of these. That's what started this whole YouTube thing, actually, is the order I made after the first one. Yeah, that's what started the whole YouTube thing, because my first order was not a great order. Nope, it was not. So after that first order, I was like, oh man, what did I do wrong here? Things like that. And that's how I started YouTube. I had some questions first. I had questions, and then it grew. It just took off and grew from there. Became something totally different. Well, not totally different, but it grew. It just grew. Oh boy. Yeah. So, hi Jill. Ah, the perfect pen. What is the perfect pen? I don't know what the perfect pen is. Perfect, is different for everybody, right? I did not have any acrylic pens for a long, long time. It took me a while to get my first acrylic pen. And honestly, sometimes they get a little heavy for me. This one, though, this one is a shorty. It is not as long as most acrylic pens. It's a short one. I got this from Stacy Paradin. I have gotten a couple from her. I have a couple that I kept. And then I had one that I gave away in a giveaway. But I like Stacy's pens. Stacy does a really nice job. I like her stuff. Yep. So it's Stacy Paradin. You can find her on Facebook, Messenger, whatnot. I mean, there's a lot of places that make pens. There's, acrylic, there's clay, there's all kinds of stuff out there. Yeah. You just have to, mess around with a little bit. Try some things. You'll find out what you like. I like the short one, though. I really do like the short one. Yeah. Hi, Anita from Oklahoma. How's Oklahoma? Hello, Molly. And Connie. Connie has finished Melody. Yeah. She zippity-doo-dah right through her melody painting, and she is done. What are you going to do now, Connie? What's up next? Sometimes you guys are so fast. I'm just like, oh my goodness, you guys got that done so quickly. I'm not that fast. I have the bottom done. Now, you probably won't be able to see it well over here, but I have the whole bottom done down here. All right, over here I have the bottom finished. And that goes all the way across the bottom. And then I'm coming up this side. I kind of like to do these in a square, rectangle, whatever. So I'm coming up this side. I'll flip her and go across the top, finish that, and then I'll have like the middle. That's kind of how I like to work it. It works for me anyhow. Everybody else does their own thing. Hey, Connie, did you start top down and just start at the top and just kept going? Cameron, they are pretty much all out of stock. Oh, all out of stock. Hey, Kathleen, how are you today? No grandkids today? Yeah, I bet, Regina. Snowed in New York City. You're in New York City too, Cameron? That's where my girl is. Kiss My Crafts. There's a couple other people there too. I think Naredo's in New York. There's a couple other people in New York. But it snowed here yesterday. Sure did. It snowed here yesterday. It wasn't like much. It was what we would call flurries. But it's May. Come on. It's May. I saw the funniest thing today, like a little meme, and it said, of course we call it May. It may rain. It may snow. It may be 50 degrees. It may be 20 degrees. That's May. Yep. If you live anywhere in the north, you know what we're talking about. It's May. It may be all kinds of things. The other funny meme that I saw, I think these are both from my sister. My sister finds some funny stuff. The other one was her biggest fear. Biggest fear is that a murder hornet will get caught in my face mask while I'm shoveling snow on a Saturday afternoon in the middle of May. I was like, yep, that sounds perfect for around here. Yep. Get a murder hornet. Have you ever heard of the murder hornets? Oh my gosh. Hi, Tony. Yeah, the murder hornets. Oh, you're a righty to a lefty? I do that too, but if I do that, I start at the bottom usually and go right to left. Just saying. Hi, Suzanne. How is Suzanne? Freeze warning in St. Louis. 70 degrees on Christmas and 30 degrees in May. That sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, just Mama's weekend. There you go. Having some wings. Yep. And Miss Kara, the principal painter, is here. How are you, Kara? Melody is looking great. Yes, she is. Yeah, murder hornets. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Murder hornets. I mean, you know, that was hilarious though when I saw that. Worst case scenario. Murder hornet gets in your face mask while you're out shoveling snow in May. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it definitely snowed yesterday. So I was in my classroom yesterday, and my husband was with me, helping me out. And I looked out the window, and I was like, what in all holy, what is that? It is snowing. Snowflakes, seriously. It was just kind of light flurries, but still, it's May. Why are we snowing in May? Come on. My tulips this morning, I went out and looked at my tulips out front, and they were like, they were all tilted, and they're like, no, can't deal with it. It's too cold. If you know, you probably don't know, but maybe some of you do. In Michigan, in the city called Holland, every year at this time of the year is a tulip festival. Yeah, a tulip festival. Millions of tulips are planted in the city of Holland. And they have a big festival there, with festivities and parades and all kinds of stuff for the tulip festival. The people clomping around in their wooden shoes and dancing, and it's a great time. Of course, they're not having a festival this year, but all I kept thinking about is their poor tulips right now. I'm sure they have taken one monstrous hit right now because it is so cold. I mean, people were covering their trees and their plants and all this stuff for the last couple of nights because it was so cold. Seriously. In May. If there's nothing else you can say about the year 2000, you can definitely say it is the year of good Lord, what happened? What is going on? What next, right? Seriously. It's insane. Just insane. Wow. Nuts. Okay? So what are you gonna do? We just live through it. Hornets and coronavirus and snow and you name it. What are you gonna do? Oh goodness. Well, they're big fat hornets. Big hornets. Deathly hornets. Get stung by one of those. No, you don't want to do that. Yeah, they're big and mean. Hey, Christy. How are you guys? Yeah, well, murder hornets, that's a new thing, Anita. They're out there. They're apparently, I don't know where they're at. They wouldn't be here because it's too cold. They wouldn't come here. Yes, Holland, it's just tulips everywhere. It's gorgeous when all the tulips are blooming, but I'm sure they're all doing what mine are doing right now. They're just kind of weeping over like, ooh, I'm tired. It's too cold. I need a nap. I need a blankie. I did not cover mine. Hey, Denise. I did not cover them last night. So, yeah. No TV, so you're not watching that. All right, well, sometimes that's the best thing, I think. Just, there's days I wish I could just tuck my head under my wing and, put my head in the sand and just say, world, go away. Just go away. Yesterday was one of those days. It really was. It was. I'll be honest. All right. So before I start talking, and then we get to some fun stuff, because we are going to have some fun. I have some fun things planned. So, yeah, before we do that, let's talk about Melody, and let's talk about our project we're working on. Principal painter, Kara, myself, and Maritza from Kiss My Crafts. We're all working on this. I know that Kathleen is working on her. Connie has finished her. Kara and Maritza and I are all doing all the stuff to this painting. Seriously. You can tell right now in the camera here that there are ABs in here. There are ABs in here. I sprinkled them in. They're in there. So there's ABs in there. There's ABs in here. There's some ABs up and through here in her hair. So her hair, most of it is this I think it's 3819. And I'm sprinkling AB in her hair. The palm leaves up here are all AB. So it came with that. Here's her wings. See her wings popping out here, guys? These are her wings, all the pink. It has some AB, but I'm thinking that's not enough because we're blinging her out. We are blinging her out. ABs, sparklers. I have rhinestones. You can see them right here. That's all I'm going to show you right now. There's rhinestones right there. I have some glow glass. Anything you can think of. Here's sparklers. These are supposed to be stars in her guitar. Those are sparklers. So anything you can think of. It's like bling, bling, bling. Everything I got. I'm throwing it all in there, right? Throwing it all in there. So it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. Some days I just step back and I look at it and I'm just like, oh, Wow. I like that. Hey, Lynn. How you doing? Um, so I am trying to move along, Suzanne. I am trying. um, Idaho. All right. She is a blingy hippie chick. Oh, Kathleen, that's right. You told me that today. Kathleen's putting these neons in there from Diamond Dots, and I had them out. I've got that neon set, and I got them out, and I looked at them, and I started thinking about where would I put them, where would I put them, and I don't know. These colors that are in here are really neon to begin with, and I was like, yeah, I didn't know what I would do with them, and I was doing so much else on here that I just, yeah, adding the neons was like overload in my brain. I couldn't do it. um, she has a tattoo. No, not her tattoo. Her peace sign. She has a peace sign patch on her knee. It's not that big of an area, you guys. It's not. I played with that patch for 2.5 hours. I put things on there. I took things off. I tried this. I tried that. I didn't like this. Oh my gosh. 2.5 hours I played with one little section on her pant leg to try and get it the way I wanted it. I'm still not, it's not like I look at it and go, oh my gosh, that's the most beautiful thing. I just love it. But I look at it and I go, yeah, okay. It's like that. All right. And that's the way it's going to have to be right now. Just kind of, yeah, all right. But anyhow, you will get to see all of the fine details when she's done. You get to see snippets in my live, but when she's done, you'll get to see all of the fine details and all the beauty. So, the three of us are putting out our videos, and we put out a video every week. Kara's videos come out on Tuesdays, so she's the first one, the principal painter. Her video comes out on Tuesday. My video comes out on Wednesday, and Maritz's video comes out on Thursday. So every day, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you can see one of us as we talk about the 70s, do a little whip and chat, give you a little update on our progress, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, what we would like you to do, because there are going to be giveaways, multiple giveaways, 3 to be exact, one from each channel. Yeah, one from each channel is comment. Just comment on those whip and chats. Maybe we ask you a question to comment. Maybe we don't. Just watch the videos. Comment. You need a Mindy fix. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Diamond painting camper. Tell your husband to, go somewhere. Yeah, just stay away from me for a while, right? Oh goodness. So yeah, comment on the videos. What we're gonna do is we're going to number those comments on like all the videos, every comment's gonna get a number. And then at the end, we're each gonna do a random number generator. Maybe I've got 50 comments. I'll have 50 numbers. And all the comments will be numbered. Then at the end, it will be a number. Generate a number. That's the winner. Now, we would tell you what the prizes are right now, but here's the deal. And I'm just going to be very honest with you right now. Here's the deal. You know how things are right now in the world, in the whole world. You know how supplies are in the whole world, right? So what we're doing is we're hanging out and waiting for just a little bit, because there are some companies that are going to be coming out with new stuff, right? They're supposedly getting shipments coming in, new things are coming, supplies are going to start, looking a little bit better. So we're holding out for just a little while to see what's going to be available and what we can get. Each of us will have a painting, and we're waiting to see what's available. I mean, we've got until the end of May, so we're hoping some good stuff shows up, right? Hoping some good stuff shows up. So when we know, we'll let you know, okay? We'll let you know. Thank you, Connie, for that. Hit the like button, yay. I do have ABs in there, Suzanne. I certainly do. Yep. Um, no, Denise. I love to just listen to people sometimes, especially during the days, like when I'm here by myself, my husband's working. I just like to listen to people and just as I work and whatnot. No, keeps me company too, so I get it. 100%. 100%. Yep. I was washing eggs earlier and I had somebody's video on watching something. Washing eggs in the kitchen sink. Oh, by the way, my chicken eggs, my duck eggs, that whole thing, nothing happened. Nothing happened. I don't know what we do wrong. I just don't know what went wrong, why they didn't hatch. But they didn't hatch, none of them. Not a single one hatched. I'm bummed. My husband, he's constantly looking at like Craigslist and just things like that. And he found a guy that's fairly local that will hatch eggs for you and he charges you $1. Like for each egg that hatches, he charges you $1. I don't know what he does. I don't know what his magic secret is, but we're about to take some to him and say, okay, what do we need to do? First of all, how do you need these eggs to come to you? And then I'll pay $1 for you to hatch a chick for me. I can't seem to do it properly, so I'd pay somebody. I want some babies, right? We did have a chicken die this week. That wasn't fun. I thought it was one of my old girls, one of my sweet old girls that I've had around forever. I thought it was her. It wasn't, though. It was one of the new ones we got for free. I don't know about them girls. They're nice enough. These birds are nice enough, but I think they were older. I don't know. They were either older, some were young. I don't know. We've had several from that group that just died for like no apparent reason, just boom, gone, So I don't know what the deal was with them. I just don't. But anyhow, I'd like to get some new babies. Yeah. Oh yeah. Rain and water and oh, your husband's learning it. There's another little. Oh my gosh, I saw this funny video today, you guys. I meant to show it to my husband too, and I haven't shown it to him yet, but it was hilarious. My brother, sometimes my brother will post things that I'm like, don't, just don't. He gets too. I don't know. Anyhow, this one was funny. It was like a replay of a horse race, like Kentucky Derby horse race kind of thing. And it starts out with, and out of the gate first comes coronavirus in the lead. Close behind is pandemic. And then it just went on and on. Social distancing is trying to catch up on the outside. And it just went on and on like that. You guys, it was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. I'm like, so he sent it in Messenger? And I don't know how to send it anywhere else outside of Messenger. I'm mad. How do I get it out of Messenger? I don't know how. I want to like put it on my Facebook or do something, and I can't get it out. I don't know how to do it. But it is so funny. So funny. Well, Suzanne, do we have good setter hens? Like we'll sit on the eggs? Yeah, no. Nobody wants to sit on them. No, nobody's sitting. Anyhow, I know $1, right? $1 hatch my egg for me? Heck, I'm home enough. Maybe I could sit on them and hatch them. What do you think? You see me sitting around with a few eggs and a little... I know. We're working on it. We're still going to work on it. We're going to get us some babies. We're going to get some babies. Bird flu. No, it's not bird flu. He must use an incubator, Lynn. I can't think of how else he would do it. I mean, we tried the incubator, but anyhow. What, Miss Rhea? He has 350 people he watches? Are you serious? I just recently taught my husband how to follow people and subscribe to them and stuff. He's got 2, I think he watches now. 2 people. And they're car guys. Watches these car guys. But yeah, he doesn't watch YouTube anywhere near like I do. He does get on Craigslist all the time though. A lot. But that video with the horse race was hilarious, and I can't tell you the end of it. The end of it was, oh my gosh. The end was unexpected. I'll just say that it was unexpected. So funny though. But yeah. All right, so besides the funny, okay. Let's just talk about it. Let's get it done. Let's get it over with. Yesterday. Oh my god, yesterday. Okay, so here's what happened. First thing I find out is like on Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday. I found out we were going to be allowed Friday to go into our rooms and like pack it up for summer. You know, you put your stuff away, you close up things, you cover up stuff you don't want to get dirty, stuff near the floor you got to cover up so that the people who come in and wax don't make a mess of everything. You know, you just do your regular summer close up, right? And then, of course, we had to do records. We have to input attendance and all this other stuff into their permanent records and whatnot. Do report cards, which the report cards are done, but you got to print them and you got to get them in there and all this other stuff. And we were told that we had Friday to do this. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Wait, just a minute. Hold the phone. I have 22 years of teaching stuff. I need to pack up and get out of my room. 22 years. I emailed my principal and I'm like, how do you want me to handle my situation? Because, you know, it's rather unique. And she goes, yes, it is. I understand. So why don't you do this? Why don't you come in on Friday and just pack things up? Don't worry about the records. Just come in and just try, you know, start packing things up. I told her that my husband could come in with me this coming Friday, this next Friday coming up. And, you know, we could really get some stuff done. He managed to get a half a day off yesterday. So he could come in with me for a half a day. And we did a lot. Oh my gosh, we did a lot. We got a lot of it done. It's certainly not finished. It's close. I have some bookshelves, filing cabinet, my desk. I left it to the end. I'll tell you why in a minute. But I left it to the end, everything on my desk. So we got a lot of it done, but that's all I did. From 8:30 in the morning until 5:30. Just packed and packed and packed and packed. Hey Pippa, how are you? And you know, got most of it done. Most of it. It was, wow. It was an emotional day. Emotional with a capital E, right? I didn't think it would be that emotional. Maybe it's because of the way it's going. Wow, somebody is hooting and hollering on my phone, trying to message me. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but I gotta get rid of them. I think it's my brother. And I don't really want to talk to my brother right now. I think he's trying to house party me. Uh-huh. They're trying to house party me. No, we're not house partying. Sorry, dude. No house party today. Let me turn my volume off, my notifications and everything. There we go. Silent. Go silent. Sorry, Bubba. That's what he calls himself, Bubba. Everybody calls him Bubba. I don't call him Bubba. He's my brother. Anyhow, it was an emotional roller coaster. Just emotional, right? So I'd be fine. Hey, May. Hi, Therese. I would be just fine for a while, packing things up. And then, like, I took my name sign down off the wall in the hallway. I had to cry. I did. I had to cry when I did that. Put it in a box. I was cleaning out my closet, and in my closet was all of my class pictures, the composite pictures of all the students and the teachers. And I found those. And just brought me to tears again, you know? Just silly little things like that. And the fact that I'm doing this in my room, in isolation, other teachers can't really come in, you can't really go talk to people. I think that's what made it so hard. You just feel like you're all by yourself in this situation. And, it wasn't normal. It wasn't, you know what I mean? It was tough. And let's just say this. The custodians decided that it would be a great idea for them to get a jump start on waxing the floors and stuff. So they started moving everybody's stuff out into the hallway. Out into the hallway. And so not only are the student desks in the hallway and chairs and tables and all kinds of stuff are out in the hallway from all the classrooms, so the hallway's a hot mess. Kids' stuff was in the hallway. Drawers that needed to be cleaned out were in the hallway. Textbooks were in the hallway. My stuff, my personal stuff, in the hallway. It was a hot mess. So I videotaped a lot yesterday. Just little snippets, little segments, and I'm going to plan on putting it together as a, it's been my year of lasts. Well, I'm making a real year of lasts video. I just messed all those up, every single one. I hate going sideways. I am not a horizontal multiplacer. I am a vertical multiplacer. I should know better. I have a hard time going sideways. I don't know. Plus, it's over here ways. I don't know. So, yeah, it was tough. It was tough, Then when my husband got there, he just kind of started, throwing stuff in boxes. And I didn't even know what he was doing some of the times. He brought home a few things he wasn't supposed to. So I'll have to take those back. But anyhow, so this coming up Friday, I think I'm going in for the morning hours, and I'll go in and I'll do all of my record keeping, because hopefully by next Friday, I'll have a little more sense of it in my head exactly how I'm supposed to do things, because so many things are up in the air that we can't even really do right now. But I'll have a better handle on it by next Friday, how to finish those up properly or the best way possible, get those done, and then I'll pack up my desk. Why did I leave my desk? Because sorry. That's my personal space, That was my home. So, that's why I saved it till last. And I want to do it by myself without him there. That might sound weird, but I want to be alone to do it. Okay. Done. You'll see a video later. Just know it's been rough, and I'll be okay. Just have to work through it. All right? Okay. I'm done. You can only do vertical too? I know. It was a hot mess. It was a hot mess. I know. Molly, we had to do third quarter report cards, and all we really did was put down the same thing that they'd already had. Nothing really changed. And then I got an email yesterday that said we need to go in and do fourth quarter, the ending report cards. And I was like, what in the world are we supposed to do with those? We haven't even seen the kids in that marking period at all. My principal said, I think all you have to do is just go in, open it, and then save it without putting anything in. Just save it complete, and then it'll move over, and the fourth marking period will just be done and recorded. How dumb is that, right? It's not going to put one more thing on the report card. It's just going to show that we did them. It's dumb. And some people I know already printed off their report cards yesterday before they were told they had to do this fourth quarter thing. I don't get it. It makes no sense. But it's just all odd. All very odd. But, Oh. Kara, I don't have time to do anything like that. I have no time. I have one more day to get in there, and I have to do all the records, and I have to finish packing up. I have to do retention forms for the kids that I wasn't intending on, moving on to third grade. I don't have time. Everything is just kind of haphazardly, quickly done. And my principal basically said yesterday, I know that things may not be done perfect, or people might have difficulties doing certain things. Oh, like emailing the kids the report cards. I have no idea how to do that. I have no idea how to email these report cards. So that's something else I've got to figure out how to do. I got to figure out how to do that. Never done it before. No clue. It'd be just easier if they could just mail them. I can print them, put them in an envelope, they could mail them. That would be so much easier. And it's not that every building in the district is doing the same thing. Other buildings haven't heard anything about emailing them to anybody. You would think that would be an administration downtown decision how we're going to handle it, but it's not. Yeah. Okay. I'm done talking about the sadness. All right, done. And I think, wait, one more thing. I think part of what really bothered me, besides the situation and the way everything's rushed and no friends there to talk to, or that kind of stuff, is I'm scared. I'm feeling scared. I'm going to be retired. My income's going to change drastically, and is this really what I'm really what I should be doing? And I'm only 60. I'm going to be 60 in about a month, you guys. Yep, my birthday's in June. I'm going to be 60. Is this too soon? Should I still be working? And then people start talking about things for next year, and I'm like, nope. You'll figure it out. Not hearing everything that people are talking about and rumors flying around and stuff like that. I'm like, no, I want nothing to do with it. It has to be the right decision. It has to be. It's done now. So I got to figure it out. Anyhow. So there we go. Okay. Done with that. Oh yeah, I've had interpreters. I was in a building that had 3 hearing impaired classrooms, had many an interpreter for hearing impaired, and then the last couple years I was at my previous building, it was the ESL building, and so we had interpreters for all the different languages. Yeah. Random grade generator. Yes, Mom. Yes. Oh, I know what I could do. I could just have them all come to Zoom class, and I'll just tell them all their grades in Zoom. Yep, tell them all their grades in Zoom. Yeah, and then I know I need to get a job, right? I've known all along that until I can get my Social Security, I'm going to need a job. And where do I get a job right now? I mean, I don't even know what the percentage is. I don't know what the percentage is in our state of unemployment right now. And I need to try to find a job? Okay, that's not happening, right? That's not happening. Yep. You retired 75% first and then 100%. Oh, yeah, you're doing the special, remind me, nursing babies, is that what it is? Yeah. Yeah, send me Teddy. There you go. All right, Anita, I'm just going to go with that. Yeah. All right. I am in Michigan. Yeah. I wish we had some magic right now, Kara. We need some magic in the world. No penmanship. Nope. Yeah, okay, there you go. Neonate. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Trying to teach him 2nd grade. Trying to learn Google Classroom, Clever, and Boom cards. Okay, now you see, I've never heard of Clever or Boom cards. I've heard of Google Classroom, but we don't use it. So I get max so far 9 kids in a Zoom class. 9's been my max. So there's that. Anyhow. Okay. Whew. Got that off my chest. We're done. Move on. Life will be fine. Life will be fine. Yep. So, I looked up some trivia because, this is a 70s thing, right? So, listening to Kara talk about the 70s and then listen to Maritza talk about the 70s. Maritza cracked me up. She kept singing. I like it when she sings. It's funny. Had me singing. After I watched her video, I'm thinking of other things and I'm singing things. And I'm, like, okay, I remember. And then randomly, just totally randomly, on my Facebook or something one day pops up, do you remember this show? And I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not going to tell you what the show is, but I'm going to give you hints because some of you will know. It's not in the 70s. It was in the 60s. I'll give you some hints. Shout it out when you know what I'm talking about. Hi, Crane's Creation. Gwenda's here. Hi, Gwenda. So, first of all, I liked the show. It was a little weird. I remember that. It was a little weird. But I was always mad at this show because they never said my name. Never said my name. Melly. Welcome. Yeah. Never said my name on this show. They'd say other kids' names. Never mind, because I had a weird name, right? Just like my name's never on coffee mugs or that souvenir stuff. You never find my name. Very, very rarely do you find my name. But when they would, nope. Yep. Suzanne, Denise, Cheryl, Lynn, you guys got it. It was Romper Room, right? Remember Romper Room? Oh my gosh. I see Joey with the little mirror thing she's looking through or whatever. And I see Tommy and Susie, right? They never see Mindy. They would never see Mindy in the little mirror. Oh my goodness, that was so funny when I saw that. I just had to laugh, right? So, what songs do you guys think I was singing? They were from TV shows. What songs do you think I was singing? And they weren't ones that Maritza talked about. I don't think she talked about them anyhow. Let's see. If you get one that I know, I'll sing it. TV that I watch. Now remember, I'm older. I'm older than Maritza, and I'm older than Kara. I got some 60s in me. I was born in 1960, so I got some 60s stuff. Late 60s, early 70s, right? What shows did I watch? Yep. Oh, Captain Kangaroo, yep. You never heard of Romper Room. Yeah, I don't remember. Did Captain Kangaroo have a theme song? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Won't you be mine? Remember him? So here's my joke about that, right? I often say, I feel like, what's his name, guys? What's his name? You know his name. I often say, I feel like Mr. Rogers, right? Because I will go to school with my boots on and my coat on, and I come into school and I take my boots off, take my coat off, and put my sweater on. Yeah. So I would often feel like Mr. Rogers changing out all the time. His shoes and his boots and his hat and his clothes and coat and whatnot. Put his sweater on when he gets in the house there. I often would say, I feel like Mr. Rogers, because I would change my clothes like that all the time. Yeah, all the time. As a matter of fact, in my closet, oh, Molly. Yep, got that one, Molly. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside. Good night, May. Yep, loved that show. That was my favorite show. Oh my gosh, I love Green Acres. New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore my penthouse view, right? I love that show. Oh my gosh, I love that show. It was the funniest thing, especially her making pancakes. I love the hot cakes. Oh my gosh, those hot cakes would bubble up and look like, oh my goodness, so funny. Loved that show, right? What's another one? What's another one that had a really, really popular theme song that everybody probably, oh, Suzanne got it. Yep, Suzanne got it. Galoshes. Oh my gosh, yes. Captain and Tennille. Oh, I love Captain and Tennille. One of my favorite songs from Captain and Tennille. My husband and I will listen to it all the time. Muskrat Susie, Muskrat Sam, do the jitterbug in Muskrat Land, and they shimmy. Sam is so skinny. I love that song. Love it. Oh my gosh. From 1950 to 1994. What? Whoa. You had the Brady Bunch. I watched the Brady Bunch all the time. All the time. Oh my gosh. In your what? Your Stetchalone? What's a Stetchalone? Don't know what that is. Hi, Sharon. Muskrat Love. I love Muskrat Love. Oh, and Gilligan's Island. Yes. A 3-hour tour. The Professor and Marianne. Love those shows, you guys. That's what I grew up on, right? It's what I grew up on. All those shows. Courtship. Okay, I don't know Courtship. Never heard that one. And the kinfolk said, Judd, move away from there. Right? Said California is the place they ought to be, so they loaded up the truck and they moved to Beverly Hills, that is. Swimming pools, movie stars. Oh, yeah. Loved them. Okay, there was a spin-off of one of those shows, you guys. And you may remember it because there was a water tower in it. Do you remember a show with a water tower? Who remembers the show with the water tower? The water tower. Anybody got it? Anybody get it? Ah, yes, Tony, yes. Yes, Laura. Petticoat Junction. Petticoat Junction. Yeah, Family Affair. Oh my gosh, Buffy. And Mr. French. Oh, yes. Oh, Brady Bunch. I watched every Brady Bunch, I think. I mean, did we really? We watched a lot of TV, didn't we? I think we did. Yes, we watched a lot of TV. Oh, yes. And of course, Partridge Family, you know. Partridge Family. There was one of my first crushes of my life was in the Partridge Family. Yeah. You know who? You know who it was. Who was it? My crush from the... Where'd that AB just go? It was on my pen and then I dropped it and now it is missing. It's just like missing. Gone. Don't know where it went. Who's my crush? Who's my crush? Yep. Oh. Yeah, with only 3 channels, right? I loved David Cassidy. Love David Cassidy. He was my boy. Oh my gosh. I know some other people recently said they didn't really care for David Cassidy much, but I love David Cassidy, right? And then hey hey with the monkeys. Right? We're too busy singing to put anybody down. the monkeys. Jeez. Okay, here's my funny story about the monkeys, you guys. This is hilarious, the monkeys, all right? We were the remote control. Exactly, Denise. Hey, get up and change that to channel 6. Oh, I think I love you. Isn't that what life is made for? Or something like that. Just Davy Jones. I'm not sure if it was Davy Jones or David Cassidy were my favorite. I would have a hard time picking between the two. But my story with the monkeys was I had friends. This was probably, I was younger, 5th, 6th grade. I was still in elementary school. And we would hang out together and we would draw the monkeys. I know how to adjust the rabbit ears. Yeah. Yeah. We would, oh shoot. We would draw the monkeys. We would draw their faces. I don't know why or how we learned how to do it, but we would sit around and we would draw them all the time. I don't know why we did that, but we did. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. To this day, I could probably, we had these big round kind of heads and stuff, and just, that's what we did. It was hilarious. But yeah, those were my shows. That was my jam. And the foil. Oh, foil. You had to put foil on the rabbit ears. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Davy and the accent. Uh-huh. Oh, Regina. Quisp. No, I don't remember Quisp. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Yeah, Puff. You know what Puff was doing, right? Okay, Molly. I remember Get Smart. Yes, the shoe phone. Yep. What? You had somebody who was related to Michael? Oh my gosh. And you almost got to meet Davy Jones. Oh my gosh. Tiger Beat. There was others, Tiger Beat. Okay, you guys. I had a friend. Okay, oh my gosh. Here's my story of this friend. She wasn't a close friend, but I've gone to her house a couple times, right? And she just lived, I think it was just her and her mom, and I don't know, maybe there was a brother. I don't remember that part. All I remember is that their house smelled really badly, because they had like 50 cats. It was bad. It was gross, okay? And I never spent the night at her house or anything. I just went over for like a play date or whatever. Went into her bedroom, and her bedroom was literally wallpapered. And I don't mean just a few pictures on the walls. I mean wallpapered. Every single spot was covered with pictures from Tiger Beat and whatever the other ones were. What were the other ones? There were more than Tiger Beat. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Grandma. Right? Every night you'd hear that. Witchy Poo. Witchy Poo. Oh, the monkeys. Yes, Pippa, the monkeys. Yes. Love the monkeys. Okay, who can tell me about the monkeys? Here we come. Walking down the street. What were they doing? What were they doing? What were they doing when they're walking down the street? Come on, tell me. You remember it. You gotta remember it. Come on. What were they doing? Gilligan's Island. The 3-hour tour. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Cheryl. You know what Puff was doing, right? Hey, Numbum. Numbum made a comment on my video. This is funny. And then I lost it, Numbum. I saw it and I went to comment on it and then I lost it because sometimes on my phone they don't show up. But I went back and I found it because Numbum was like, she was born in 1960, her sister was born in 63, and her other sister in 65. Right, Numbum? Am I right? I was born in 60, my sister in 63, and my brother in 65. Yep. Oh, goodness. Okay, did anybody come up with what the monkeys were doing when they walked down the street? Anybody remember it? Anybody remember? Everyone we meet. And what were they doing? What were they doing? Do you remember? Do you remember the way they walked? They didn't just strut, Lynn. What else did they do? Remember their feet? Their feet would cross over each other, right? When they walked down the street, their feet would cross over in front of each other's feet. Do you remember that? Do you remember that? Because me and my friends would do that. We would do that. We would walk down the street and we'd do that crisscross walk thing where we were walking in front of each other's feet and whatnot. Yeah. Skipping. Okay, well, strutting, skipping, well, you know. We just would call it, you know, crisscrossing our feet over each other's feet and not trip on each other, right? We would do that all the time at school. HR puffing stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Down the street in the bed. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Good times, right? Good times. That was fun stuff, you guys. Fun stuff. I had friends that would want to run home from school to go home and watch Dark Shadows. Now, I was not a Dark Shadows person. I didn't like Dark Shadows. Didn't like that one. But now, if you were talking about the Munsters, I'd watch the Munsters all day. I liked them, but I didn't like Dark Shadows. Nope, no Dark Shadows for me. Boy, so much fun. So much fun, right? Rowan and Martin's laughing. Oh boy. Oh, Suzanne, now you got some work to do to remember all of your siblings, right? Yeah. 50, 52, every 2 years. You're in the every one. Wait a minute. We missed a 2 year in there. There was a short gap in there between 62 and 63. That was a quick turnaround right there. Oh, Addams Family. Yeah. I like the Monsters. I did not like Dark Shadows. No. General Hospital. Oh. I was never a General Hospital girl. I was a Young and the Restless girl. All right, Young and the Restless. Now we're getting a little older. Now we're getting 70s, real 70s stuff like Dallas. Oh my gosh. Watched Dallas every week with my mom. We were huge Dallas fans. JR. Who shot JR? I don't know. Somebody should shoot him, right? Oh, goodness. That was good times right there. Yeah. And then what was the next one? Oh, another hottie. Another hottie was on Falcon Crest. Anybody watch Falcon Crest? Oh man. Okay, what's his name? What is his name? Somebody help me out. What was his name? Deplane. Yes. Knots Landing. Yes, Knots Landing. Oh, and there's Falcon Crest. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Nikki and Victor are still there. Oh my goodness. I haven't watched Young and the Restless in so long. Not in ages. I always rooted for Victor and Nikki to be together. Oh, jeez. There you go. Thank you, Molly. Lorenzo. Oh, that's another one. I was in love with Lorenzo Lamas. Yes. Love Lorenzo. Yes. Loved him. Petticoat Junction. Did somebody say it? Did somebody else say it already? Petticoat Junction? Or were you the first one? I don't know. But yeah, that was with the water tank. They were up at the big water tank up there, right? Oh, yes. Right, Lisa? Oh, Lorenzo and Falcon Crest all day long. Oh, yeah. All day long. Yep. So then, oh, Taxi. Goodness. Dynasty. Now, I did not watch Dynasty. That was on a different channel, if I'm not mistaken. That was not our channel for the most part. We pretty much watched, was it CBS had all the other stuff? I don't remember for sure, but We pretty much watched all the shows that were on the one network and not the other one. Because you know what? There were three channels, right? We might have had a few more at this time, but there still wasn't a lot. Still weren't a lot. Yeah. Cheryl, John, and Marlena. See, I don't know. Who are they? I don't know them. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I brought up Lorenzo, you guys. Yes, Lorenzo. The Love Boat. Oh. Oh, Little House on the Prairie. I watched a bunch of Little House on the Prairie. I watched a lot of that. Sure did. Yep. Laura. That was a whole different kind of thing, wasn't it? I mean, that was a whole different thing. Little House on the Prairie. Do 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 do. I had some other little tune in my head when I was listening to Maritz's video. I don't remember what it was now. I couldn't think of any words, but all I could remember was just some music that it started out with, and I can't remember it now. I don't think we've said it either. Ooh, shoot. I have magnets underneath this, or metal underneath my table here, and my little caddy here for my wax. You know, it just goes whoop and slides over and sticks to it. Scared me. Well, yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. Wild Kingdom, Mutual of Omaha. The Mutual of Omaha presents The Wild Kingdom. Oh, boy. Oh, Sean Cassidy. Yeah. Yeah. He was on my list, too. Absolutely. Mork and Mindy. You know. I've heard everything you can think of with Mork and Mindy. You know that, right? Somebody did, what was it last night in Jennifer Roberts Live or something? I think it was. And she was talking about how when her husband and her were in college or something, they'd say goodbye or love you. He didn't know how to do the I love you. And he would do the nanu thing. Nanu. And that's how they say I love you to each other now. I was like, oh my goodness. Nanu. Right? Yeah, but I've heard all of the Mork and Mindy things. I still get it. A week ago, I met somebody else in somebody's live. It was weird. And this guy brought it up, and he's like, oh, Mindy. Mork and Mindy. Well, yeah. Joe, I have 2 chickens right now. I named them Laverne and Shirley. I did. Yep. And I can't tell you which one's which. I could not tell you which one was which. They're both gray. And I just call them Laverne and Shirley. Yeah. So one comes up and I'll say, hi, Shirley. Are you Shirley today or are you Laverne? I don't know. You had Mork suspenders? Seriously. That's funny. Oh my goodness. I can almost sing that one. Hang on. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Tuesday, Wednesday, happy days. Thursday, Friday, happy days. Saturday, what a day. I forgot the rest of that. Yep. I hated Lawrence Welk. I did not want to watch that. My parents would put that on sometimes, and I'd have to leave the room. I'd be like, I'll just go play with my Barbies in their handkerchief rooms. Because that's what I had for Barbies. I had hankies, and I had scraps of cloth, and that's what I had for a Barbie house. I didn't have a Barbie house. Schlemazel. There you go. Oh, my goodness. You guys. And Elf. Elf was funny. Oh my, Elf. Playing all week for you. Thank you. I got most of it. All right, I got most of it. Come on. It's been a while, right? It's been a minute. Oh God, you still have some rainbow suspenders, Pippa? ate cats. Somebody ate cats? What? Oh my goodness. We're gonna do it. Making our dreams come true. Yeah, wow. Okay. Good times. All right. Yeah, those are the good old days. They really don't make shows like that anymore. You could watch Saturday morning cartoons for hours and hours and hours of pure entertainment, right? We lived for waking up in the morning to just go watch cartoons. Have a bowl of Captain Crunch or something, and then just sit around and watch cartoons. Yeah. I mean, do kids don't do that anymore, do they? If I can't even get my grandkids to sit still for long enough to watch a half an hour cartoon, they've been here before, and it was like, when like Paw Patrol was all popular and stuff. Try to get them kids to sit still and watch even like 20, 30 minutes of a cartoon show. Didn't happen. But we would watch them for hours and hours and hours. We'd watch cartoons, right? Hours. Wow. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Bob Newhart. What about Mayberry RFD? Uh-huh. You have them on DVD, Joe. Oh, that's funny. Your puppy is named after the Odd Couple? Did you have two puppies? An Oscar and a Felix? Oh, you had to clean and dust the bathroom, or dust and clean the bathroom first. Then you could watch your cartoons. There you go. Yeah. That's what they had, a colored TV. Yeah. Oh, yay. Somebody had a colored TV. Let's go there. Oh, boy. Yeah, when colored TVs came out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Colored TVs. Yep. Oh, God. The kids nowadays, they just don't get it. They don't get it. I mean, when you tell kids, like if I tell my kids in class, I didn't have a cell phone when I didn't have a cell phone until I was in my 30s, you guys. I don't know how old you were when you had a cell phone, but I was in my 30s. Was I in my 30s? I had to be in my 30s. My daughter was going off to college. Wait, I don't know. I was old. That's all I know. I was old. And they're like, what? You didn't have a cell phone? No, I did not have a cell phone. No. Not show children? Oh my goodness. The Courtship of Eddie's Father. No, I don't think so. So you had brothers. And they were named after Oscar and Felix. That's fine. I had a cat named Oscar. I did. I had a cat named Oscar. So what do we think about Oscar and Felix as a odd couple, guys? Any thoughts on that odd couple? Oh boy. A rotary phone. Yeah. All right. So when I was 16, well, 15. When I was 15, I started kind of dating a boy, right? The boy would ride his bike to my house to come over and see me. Yeah. It was Dale, my husband, right? He would ride his bike over and he'd come hang out for a little while. And then, I remember we had the rotary phone on the wall with a great big long cord. Did anybody have the super, super long cord on their phone? We would take that phone all over the place. I do not remember that show, Laura. Not at all. A phone booth. I would take the phone and I would drag it over to the basement door, and I would go down the basement stairs because our basement, we had a door closed, right? And I would take the phone over there, stretch the cord across, and go sit down on the stairs in the basement with the door closed and sit and talk to him on the phone for like forever. Till my parents would kick me off. Till they got tired of moving the cord and tripping over the cord because it's across the hallway in the kitchen and the entryway. Talk to him for hours if they would let me on the phone. Oh my goodness. It was so funny. Yeah. Super long cord. Yeah. Down into the basement. Exactly. Yes. Yes, Lynn. I remember the party line. Yes, I do. And some people could think that they could get on and listen on the party line, but you could always hear a little click and you'd know somebody was there, right? You'd go into the room next door, drag that cord, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That cord never broke, Num Bum. You know it never broke, right? That was a ploy on their part. It didn't break. All right. So when I do this mixing A-Bs thing, I just take my tray and I have the regular color, the regular drill, and then I sprinkle A-Bs on top and I just shake them in and mix them up. So now I'm done with this color and I'm trying to make sure I don't have any A-Bs mixed in here still. I don't think there's any more A-Bs in it. I think that is safe to put back in my container of regular drills. And, what's the worst thing that would happen? I'd come across one, I go, oh, there's an A-B in there. I don't need that. So yeah, I think I'm done with this. Okay, see, there's one right there. There's one. There's an A-B right there. Gotcha. Anyhow, I'm not that great on movies for certain eras. But when was Saturday Night Fever? When did that come out? When did Saturday Night Fever come out? Anybody know? Anybody Google it? Hey, Alexa. I don't have an Alexa. My husband's like, no, we're never going to have one of those things. We're not going to have an Alexa. We're not going to have a whatever. We're not doing it. And I'm like, okay, I don't care. Oh, look, now that I'm trying to dump them out, look, here's one more A-B. Here's one more A-B. And I thought I did such a good job hunting them down. Guess I didn't. All right, you're going in here now. A, B, or not, you're going in. So, Saturday Night Fever. Did anybody figure it out? Oh, the operator. Oh my goodness, the operator. We throw it at you, throw the phone at you. Here. Let me tell you about my best friend. Wow. For some reason that sounds familiar, but no. Call waiting. Oh my goodness. I don't know what we talked about either, Num Bum. No clue what we talked about all that time. What did we talk about all the time? My husband and I, Mom. He was my boyfriend. We would talk forever and ever and ever. Okay, 1977. Laura, thank you. I thought that Saturday Night Fever had to be about in the same time era, right? Okay, there is nothing in this world that was hotter than John Travolta strutting down the street. Well, okay, there are some things that are hotter than that, but that was pretty hot. I loved watching John Travolta strut down the street in that white suit. Oh my God. And that's why I thought it was the 70s, because of his suit. Because of the suit. Yes. You graduated in 77? Did you, Lynn? Lynn, I graduated in 78. Wow. Yeah. Molly, you missed John Travolta strutting down the street. Oh, Jamie, every year Wizard of Oz came on in black and white, right? It was black and white. Yeah, we would always always, always watch The Wizard of Oz when it came on every single year. One time a year, I would watch The Wizard of Oz. Yep. Molly, I'm telling you, what I would give right now to see that John Travolta strutting down the street, right? I mean, there are a couple of actors in the world that I'm just like, okay, him, and then of course my favorite. I think I answered this question once before, that if you could spend some time with somebody that was no longer with us, who would it be? And I'd be like, Patrick Swayze. Yep, Patrick Swayze. Yep. Yep. Love Patrick Swayze. It was on your birthday? Oh, that's funny. Let's celebrate my birthday. Let's watch Wizard of Oz. That's hilarious. It was a good show, though. Absolutely good show. All right. So, I just dumped these drills in here and thought I was going to diamond paint, but I got some trivia. Are you ready? You want to do some trivia? I know you want to do trivia, right? I was not a Star Wars fan. I watched some of the Star Wars, not all of them, but I never was. The Flying Monkeys, yes. Nobody puts baby in a corner. I know, we've talked about Patrick Swayze before, and whoever knew him and his mom in the dance class and met him and blah, 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 blah. I remember, I got it, yeah. I think I'll go eat worms now. I love Grease. Love Grease. Yes. You just watched a lot of reruns. Yeah, then the house fell on the witch. I know. Yeah. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. You're back, Terlin. Follow the yellow brick road. UFC. Oh my goodness. Wow. People beating each other up. You wanted to be Olivia Newton-John. Well, who didn't? Right? Who didn't? Dance around with? Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Bee Gees. Lost in Space. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Oh, what am I thinking of? My husband and I often say this little thing. What is it? Oh, what is it? Oh, danger, 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 danger. Oh, danger, danger. Will Robinson. Will Robinson? Danger, danger, Will. I think that's what it is. I love Grease. Love Grease. Yep. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. In 87, I was already married with 3 kids. Yeah, Regina. I had my first child in 85. And the second one in 88. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Oh, married and a little one and pregnant with twins. Well, there you go. There's a new Lost in Space. Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Okay, I take George Clooney. Okay, this is not fair. Some of these guys, like George Clooney, I mean, men. Why do men just seem to get sexier and sexier as Sam what? Oh, come on. Elliot. Sam Elliott. Yeah. Yeah. He's one of them too, right? Sam Elliott, just as hot as he was back in the days of like Roadhouse with my boy. Do you know you got to just get to see Patrick Swayze's butt in Roadhouse, right? Do you remember that? Oh man. Wow. Sam Elliott. Yes, he was hot. Still is hot. Yes, danger, danger, Will Robinson. Hey, shine like a diamond. Danger, danger. We say that all the time. Something weird will happen and we'll look at each other and be like, danger, danger. Yeah. Oh boy. All right. So here's some trivia. You're going to shout out your answers. These are pretty easy. And from what you guys have been saying already, you guys are going to be on this like white on rice. Okay? You'll get it. All right. First question. Here we go. Mindy, the first was born 85 with twins at 8. Wow. Okay, so Regina and I have children the same years, and Numbum and I have brothers and sisters all the same years. Okay, so hang on. Regina, the year of 88. When was your child born? What month was your child born in 1988? What month? I need to know. My son was born in July of 1988. July. Do you remember the year of 1988? Does anybody remember it? It was the year that was hotter than Hades that year in 88. And my son was born in July. I was the most miserable person because I was big and pregnant, and it was, in my world, it was 90 to 100 degrees for like weeks on end. It's never hot like that in Michigan. Never like that. Hi, Paula. Warning, warning. It was horrible. It was horrible. It was so hot. It was terrible. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And then the kid was 2 weeks late, which made it even worse. And the kid was 9 pounds and 11 ounces. 9 pounds and 11 ounces. I was, oh man. He was that way from the get-go. He was always that way. Always. Okay. Back to the trivia. Oh my gosh. Okay. Here we go. First one. These are all 1970s pop culture trivia. Pop culture. Who used to beg customers to please don't squeeze the Charmin? Yours was born in July too. Wow. You're close, Molly. Close. Who would beg? Please don't squeeze the Charmin. There you go. Yeah. Ripple? No, that's close, Joe. Yep. It was Mr. Whipple. Please don't squeeze the Charmin. That was the funniest commercial, wasn't it? That was so funny. And then when I was, I don't know, pre-teenage, I guess, is when my dad, well, I was younger. I was older when my dad bought the grocery store, the convenience store, the party store, we called it. And our first autocorrect. And we would go and we would work at the store like all day on Saturday to get money to go roller skating, right? And one of our jobs was always to help stock the shelves. I'll never forget my sister and I putting toilet paper on the shelves. And we had so much fun with the toilet paper, seriously. We'd get these single rolls of toilet paper, and one of us would throw them at the other one. And they'd have to stack them on the shelves as they're getting toilet paper chucked at their head and things like that. It was, yeah, it was fun. It was funny. Okay. Which toy answered users' questions with replies like, "It is certain," or "Reply is hazy"? Which toy would answer the user's questions with replies like, "It is certain," or "Reply hazy"? I told you they were pretty easy, right? All right. Hi, Jamie. Oh. Oh. Your mom had 5 kids before she was 20? Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. So even the choices are funny. Okay, the choices are funny because it is the magic 8 ball. You ask it a question. Does Dale like me? Right? I remember asking the 8 ball that question. Does Dale like me? And flip it over, and you read the answer, and if you didn't like it, no, that's not right. I do it again. Right? Did anybody ever believe the magic 8 ball? Did you take their answer? No. All right. But the other choices on here were the Ouija board. Oh my gosh, the Ouija board. Remember Ouija boards? Yeah. Ouija board. Now, I never really believed much in it. I never got creeped out by it or anything. So I was like, the Ouija board didn't bother me. But anyhow, the other choice was the talking Barbie. See, I'm not even giving you guys the choices because you guys are on top of this. You don't need choices. If you were to get stuck, I'd give you choices, but you don't need them. All right? So, yeah, you moved it. All right. Name the handheld viewer, you probably already know the answer, that allowed users to look at 3D images that were inserted in paper discs. You had the talking Barbie. I did not get a talking Barbie. I didn't even have a Barbie house. Lynn, no Barbie house for me even. Get smart. I think that was a talking shoe phone. That's close, Terry Lynn. That's close. Anybody else? Oh, this is funny. All you can think of is a Nintendo handheld. Oh boy. Well, it's not the OptiView. Nobody got close to that. Not an OptiView. Not a View disc. It was the ViewMaster. The ViewMaster. Remember the little button? You'd click it, right? And the pictures kept changing. It would tell the whole story, right? With a little picture at a time. It was trippy, if you tried to do it really fast, right? Oh, you couldn't afford them when you were a kid. Well, I had Barbies, but I didn't have a house. And it took me forever to get a Barbie car. Yeah. Your mom has the ViewMaster? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's funny. Huh? Okay, this next one. Oh my gosh. Which sound system required the use of large rectangular tape cartridges? I got a story to go with this one too. Yep. The Walkman. I had a lot of handmade Barbie clothes. I think we talked about that, or you said something in a comment, or I have a lot of homemade Barbie clothes. My grandma crocheted clothes for me. I have a skater outfit, like an ice skater outfit. It's all crocheted. My grandma made. And it's somewhere. I don't know where, but it's somewhere. An 8-track Walkman. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Because those things were big, right? Okay, they were like, they were like the size of this paper. They're about that wide, right? And about that big. The 8 tracks were. Okay? Can you imagine walking down the street with your Walkman, like doo-doo-doo, walking down the street with your Walkman and an 8-track in it? No, I did not skate. I don't know why I had an ice skater outfit, but it's really pretty. It's very pretty. It's very nicely done too. My grandma was Starsky and Hutch. Oh my goodness. Is that like a bag phone? The great big old phone, right? Oh my goodness. Yes, the Zoom Finder. There you go. The Zoom Finder. Somebody else said the viewfinder. Viewfinder's what? In a camera, right? The viewfinder? That's close. Real close. Yeah. That's funny, right? Oh my God. So I had two huge cases of 8-tracks because I had an 8-track player in my car, right? And so I'd drive around in my car, listen to 8-tracks, and I had 2 whole cases. It was kind of a pain if you wanted to change 8-tracks, You'd have to eject one, go through the case, get another one out, put it in. Yeah. And I had them for a long time, you guys. A long time I had those. And then I finally sold them, like in a yard sale or something. And I mean, somebody was just like all over those things. They wanted every single one of them. They bought both cases. And I think they were like 24 in a case. That was a lot of 8 tracks, right? And then, of course, we went to cassette tapes. Okay? And I had a buttload of cassette tapes. I had to change the player. You know, I got a different car, of course, but it had to have a cassette player in it, right? Had a buttload of cassette tapes. Wow. You know? Yeah, cases and cases of them, Joe. So many tapes, right? And then, of course, you know, your cassette tape gets all wound up and all stuck. I don't remember the 8 tracks doing that very much, getting stuck. But the cassettes did, and they'd get stuck, and the tape would come out. You have to get your pencil, and you have to roll it up with your pencil, or get your finger in there and turn the little dial and wind your tape back in, right? Oh my goodness. I had so many. So many. Yes, it was just crazy. All right. Okay, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh when you hear this question. All right, you'll laugh. Jamie will laugh. Which piece of jewelry, first introduced in the 70s, included liquid crystal display technology? I didn't know it was all technical like that, right? Liquid crystal display technology? Seriously? What, a watch? Hello. What do you got, Jamie? What do you got? Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh, I thought you were going to talk about, you're talking about tapes, right, Kathleen? I thought you were talking about the current question for a second. Oh, boy. A calculator. Well, there you go. Jamie. Oh, Jamie. Jamie's got a typewriter with liquid crystal technology in it, display technology. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, it could have been, remember this? It could have been a spoon ring, right? It could have, but that didn't have any liquid crystal display technology on the mood ring, or the spoon ring. The mood ring did, not the spoon ring. And what about the little Spidell ident bracelet? Do you remember those? Do you remember those? The little bracelets you could get, you know, made by Spidell, and you could get like little name engraved on them and stuff like that. Do you remember them? I remember them. I remember those. Certainly do, right? Okay. Which popular 70s carpet had long fibers and was used to cover everything from floors to van interiors? uh, yeah, well, there you go. See, I told you these were easy. But they're funny, aren't they? All right. You know I got a story, right? You know I got a story. Okay. So it was, 1970 something. I don't know. 1970 somewhere. Hey, Ray Allison. When we moved, okay? And we built a house. My parents had a house built. And we each got our own bedroom. Okay, we actually got to like pick out what we wanted our bedrooms to be. And my bedroom was orange. It was orange. The walls were light color orange. And my carpet was bright orange shag in my bedroom. Bright orange shag. And I had a light that would hang down. It was like just a ball, like a globe light. And it was the fixtures that held it at the top and the bottom were bright orange. Bright orange. Yep, my shag carpeting. You had a Spidell name bracelet? Ah, you were cool. You were cool. And then, Numbum, I had a boyfriend after Dale. And he had a van that was all carpeted in shag carpeting. Yep. The shaggin' wagon. Yeah, you got it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Carpeted everywhere, right? Oh my goodness. Yep. Uh-huh. Oh boy. That boyfriend didn't turn out too well. All right. What was the name of the fashion footwear that had an average of 2 to 5 inch thick solid soles? Mine were aqua. Yep, I had an aqua pair. Oh boy. Clogs? Uh, Mine were blue suede. Oh, we're having a discrepancy here. We got clogs or platforms. Then we got wedges. Wedges? Maybe? Molly's just like, I don't know. Wedges, platforms, blue suede shoes. I don't know. They were something. And Jamie's just gonna go with clogs and platforms. She's just like, we're just gonna cover the whole thing right here. Both of them were high. Yes. Well, 2 to 5 inches thick on the bottom. But they weren't like high heels, right? Because they were like solid, and so you weren't like high heels where your toes are being smushed or whatever. Okay. They were platforms. Yes, platforms. Those were the days, right, Numbum? Blue suede clogs in the 70s. Well, I had platforms. Mine were aqua. They were aqua. They kind of remind me of, what are them one shoes that people are wearing now? Yeah, I don't remember. Everybody says they're so comfortable, but they wear these one shoes that kind of remind me of the platforms. I don't remember what they are, though. Falling off your shoes. Oh, depends on where you were from. Okay, Regina. Maybe. Ours were platforms. That's all I know. Ours were platforms. Yep. All right. Your other choices would have been high risers and thigh highs. Thigh highs is a whole different story. All right. People would use these phrases like 10-4, good buddy, when communicating on what? 10-4, good buddy. And you knew who you were then. Boys were boys and men were men, or girls were girls. I don't know, something like that. Oh, well, yeah. Abby shoes? Abby shoes from NCIS. I don't know what she wears. Stupid phone. It says stupid phone. Stupid phone. Made it a CBS. A CBS radio. Not a CB radio, right? No, it's a CB radio, right? Yeah, driving down the road. Hey, good buddy. Smokey and the Bandit. Oh my God, Smokey and the Bandit, right? Love Smokey and the Bandit. I wanted to be her. I always thought I looked like her. I did. I thought I was her. Yeah. Oh, but there was transistor radio would have been a choice, or ham radio. But CB is the one we're going for, right? CB radio. All right. You had the nickname Jake the Snake. Hey, Jake. Hey, good buddy. Come back. Oh, Doc Martens. I don't know. Do you know the shoes? I'll have to look them up. I don't know the kind of shoes I'm even thinking of. But I know that like nurses and doctors and stuff wear them now, right? Because they're supposed to be really comfortable. That's what my platform shoes look like, kind of. Answers are showing up before the question on your phone. Oh dear. Oh dear. Convoy. Yes. Convoy. Oh man. Okay, this one. I laughed when I saw this one on here because this one is, oh boy, I'll just read it. What is the name of the line of teardrop-eyed child figures that appeared on cards and also became collectible figurines. Yeah. Danskos. Danskos. I gotta look that up later. Danskos? Alright. Lynn has them. Okay. I'm not the Crocs. Crocs are them weird things with the holes in them. Not them. Sorry, I might have just insulted somebody. Those weird things. Sorry if I insulted your Crocs. Sorry. Didn't mean to. The cloud platform shoes. Okay, they are Danskos. Okay, that's what I'm thinking of. Howie Hobby. Hummels. Huh. Huh. Precious Moments. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, let's wait for Regina. Regina. You had a call name too? Gina Bug? Gina Bug. Hey, Gina Bug. What's your location? Temple? Oh. Come back. Oh. You have those shoes? They say they're comfortable. They do not look comfortable. And I don't think my platform shoes are very comfortable either. I need a pen. I need to write that down because I'm going to forget. But look, my pens are in this drawer. Sorry, I have to move my table. I should remember to have a pen out before I do this. Regina for the win. She even knows where they're from. Regina, I can't tell you how many precious moments. I know somebody else said precious moments. You're not the first one, but you know where they're from even. I can't tell you how many precious moments I have. I got the first one, I think, for my 16th birthday party. I think it was my 16th birthday party. And my sister's boyfriend came. Why did she have a boyfriend? Oh, was that 16? It must have been. Maybe it wasn't. It was one of my birthday parties. Anyhow. And her boyfriend bought me a precious moment. It was the first precious moment I ever got. And it was these little puppies in a little wagon, and the little girl's pulling the wagon with the puppies, right? It cost him $15. Now, that was a little bit of money back then for a young guy, a young kid, right? That is the most valued precious moment there is in the collection. It is. At one point, when they were really, really going hot as collectibles, that figurine was worth over $1,000. And I was like, are you kidding? Really? Because, they would they'd break the mold, and then they were retired pieces and you couldn't make them anymore. I have almost all of the original, I think there were 20 maybe, original precious moments. And yeah, I have always loved them. And I've collected so many of them. And then a few years ago, we went on a vacation to, what's the new country hotspot town? Branson. Went to Branson, right? And on our way through Missouri, of course, we had to go to the Precious Moments place because why wouldn't we, right? Yeah, so we went to the Precious Moments, and I got to write that down. I'm still trying to write that down. I got a pen out and everything, and I still didn't write it down. I want to look them up. Danskos. They look uncomfortable as hell. But yeah, and we went, and it was just amazing to just walk through like their store there and see how many. Wow, it was something. Sandy the dog was in memory of a little girl who was dying of cancer. And she asked Sam Butcher, right, if her dog Sandy will be in heaven. Absolutely, right? Yeah. You got a bunch too, Lynn? I did not know that. Yeah. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. But yeah, their headquarters is in Missouri. There you go. Oh. That's how you got your handle, your CB handle? Huh. Who? The Teddy Ruxpin, Molly? Teddy Ruxpin wasn't scary. Teddy Ruxpin was not scary. He was silly. He wasn't scary. All right. Next question. We're running out. I got a few more. We're gonna get through these. All right. You guys you already know this one. What was the nickname for the wide leg denim pants so popular in the 70s? We all know what those were, right? What were they? The bigger, the better, right? The bigger they were, the better they were. Right? Yep. The more flare you could get on your bell bottoms, the cooler you were, right? The cooler you were. Uh-huh. Bell bottoms. Oh my gosh. Molly. Okay, you know what? None of those things bother me. Not even clowns. What Pippa just did that little whip and chat thing with the clowns, and I was intrigued with the clowns. I've had great experiences with clowns, you guys. Great experiences with clowns. If you haven't seen it, watch Pippa's little chat about the clowns. Is it a Factoid Friday, I think? Something like that. The Viewmaster. Jamie. Elephant pants. Yes, Lynn, elephant pants. Oh my gosh. Yes. But Pippa's little chat about the clowns, I was just like, I love clowns. I've had great experiences with clowns. So, there you go. Frivolous Friday, weird facts. I loved the clown one. I loved it. When I had my children and they were younger, and I was doing that sometimes with their dad, sometimes not with their dad, whatever. Anyhow, in that neighborhood, the neighborhood watch lady was a clown. And I did neighborhood watch. And so she would give me these little gifts once a year, like at Christmas time. I must have done it for, I could go count, 7 or 8 years, I think. And every year she would make wooden magnets, like little flowers and things like that. And she would paint them. And I have them all still. They're on my refrigerator. I love them. But she was a clown, okay? She was a clown. Back in the day when I was at my other building, we had a gym teacher, Mr. Tillman. Mr. Tillman was a mime, okay? And so he would come in and he would do things every once in a while for the school and stuff as a mime. And at first, kids didn't know who it was, and then they figured it out after a while. Oh, that's Mr. Tillman, right? But he wouldn't talk to him because, mimes don't talk, right? So there's that. And then the last thing was, I was married by a clown. Well, I wasn't. My husband and I, we were married by a clown. Yeah. Our pastor, our preacher, was a woman. And we found her through the bed and breakfast we got married at. And when we met and talked and all that stuff, and she was telling us a little bit about her, and we're telling about us, she let us know that she was an acting clown. And we're like, okay. And, we got married on April 1st, and what would have been funnier than to have her come as a clown? No, we didn't do that. We did not do that. Would have been funny though, right? But we didn't. I have good experiences with clowns. Great experiences with clowns. So anyhow. All right, we got 2 more. The name of the 70s, this one I did not know. The name of the 70s shoe line that featured heels that were lower than the rest of the sole. Had heels that were lower than the rest of the sole. I did not know this one. I do not know him, Kathleen. A wedge. Earth shoe. Earth shoe. Wedge. Those are our choices so far. Lynn's like, I don't remember. Let's see, I did not remember these. I didn't remember them. Jamie. What? Now it's time to play it straight? What? Come on. Now she's gonna play the game straight. Okay. Oh. Yeah, they were earth shoes. I I don't remember earth shoes. I remember nothing about those. Wooden shoes? What? You mean like the ones they wear in Holland? The Dutch shoes? The Viewmaster. Yes, Molly. It was the Viewmaster shoe. Oh boy. Yep. You got it. You're right. Okay. Here's the last one. And this is one we haven't talked about, but you'll remember it. Which inanimate pet reached its peak popularity in the 70s? Land shark. Oh, is he related to Baby Shark? 'Cause I don't know. Ah. The Candygram. Oh my goodness. Singing telegram. Or singing telegram? That's what they were called, right? Oh boy. Yeah, it's a pet rock. Did you have a pet rock? Admit if you had a pet rock. Who had a pet rock? And the earth shoe. Regina. Hey, Regina, hon. Yeah. Lynn had a pet rock? Did you name it? Did you name it, Lynn? Joe didn't have one. Oh, okay. I missed that one. The land shark. I missed it. Molly had a pet rock. Who else had a pet rock? I did not have a pet rock. Never had a pet rock. No. Didn't have a Barbie house. Didn't have a pet earth ring. Earth ring. Huh. I don't. No, I never heard of him, Kathleen. Never heard of him. Oh yeah, you have instructions? Oh yeah. I never had one. I don't know. I don't think I had a chia pet either. Did you have a chia pet? Your pet rock never peed in the house. No, he did not. No. Yeah, I don't think we had a pet rock. We didn't have a chia pet. Yeah. I don't think that we were like I don't think it was a financial thing. I mean, I think we had money. I don't know. We didn't, we had a house. I have no clue. We just didn't have a lot of toys. Sandals?